What's up everyone, this is Sam and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to share with you guys some of the things that I have been doing to keep myself busy during this whole entire lockdown slash coronavirus pandemic slash who knows what the hell is actually happening. But anyways, the purpose of today's video is for me to share with you guys some ideas that you guys can do to kind of keep yourself busy while we kind of wait for this whole entire thing to blow over. So stay tuned because all of that is coming right up. Alright, so today we're going to structure the video into 5 different things that I have been doing to keep myself busy. Starting with number 1, which is I enrolled myself into a real estate license course online to help me pass the real estate exam and get the certification to become an official real estate agent. I've been wanting to do this for a long time because eventually I do want to buy my own house and buy a couple properties as rental and investment properties, and I figured having the real estate license would be beneficial in kind of achieving those goals and, you know, giving me leverage in finding properties on my own rather than having to, you know, go and ask an agent to do so. This course actually cost me $90 online. I'll link it in the description so you guys can go check it out as well. It comes with the 3 courses that you need plus a couple of practice exams to get you prepared for the actual real estate exam, which is taken separately in a different location. So that has been, you know, something that I started doing a couple weeks ago. I'm working on the first course right now, and hopefully my goal is to get all 3 of the classes done by summer, take the exam sometimes during summer, and hopefully in the fall be able to start actually, you know, practicing as a real estate agent. So something else that I have been doing to keep myself busy and to, you know, kill some time has been that, you know, as you guys may or may not know from watching my previous videos, or if you're new to my channel, I do own a private label brand that I sell on Amazon through Amazon FBA, and I also sell bulk items that I purchase at online auctions, and I resell those items individually on places like eBay and OfferUp. So with that being said, what I've been doing is I've been posting more items on places like eBay and Amazon, because right now it's not really the best time to go and meet with someone to sell them something in person. So I've been trying to shift everything more towards online so I can just send them all as packages instead of like physically interacting with people. A good example of this is that I had about 35 ceiling fans left from the last last pallets of items that I bought, and those 35 ceiling fans all had a couple parts missing, so I couldn't sell them, you know, as a complete set to someone. So what I had to do was, instead of just tossing them all out, which, you know, was a huge loss, I started posting each part individually on eBay and selling the parts only. And that has actually been working really well for me. I average about 4 to 5 parts a day, so, you know, that keeps me busy with, you know, packaging stuff and labeling them and sending them out to USPS for delivery. So that's just another idea. If you guys have any like small items or anything that you guys don't use anymore, just sitting around collecting dust, I do recommend, you know, trying to get rid of them, and by doing that, maybe you can make a few bucks as well. So that's just another suggestion, and I hope that it, you know, works for you guys and, you know, helps you guys kill the time while we, you know, go through this whole entire situation together. Another thing that I have been working on is trying to read more books. Now that I have more time and I'm not working, unfortunately, because my 2 jobs that I had to lay off everyone, I've been reading a lot more and been able to catch up on all the books I have back there in my bookshelf. I read about half of them, but half of them I haven't even touched. I just bought them thinking I was gonna read them and I never did. So now is like the perfect time for me to do it. Currently, the book I'm reading is this book right here called Long Distance Real Estate Investing by Greene. This is a phenomenal book for anyone who's interested in investing out of state. And by investing, I mean real estate, like buying a property and renting it out, or buying a property, fixing it and flipping it. It really does break down like all the things you need to know and to be able to like build a team out of state, finding an agent, a contractor, and everything in between. It's a phenomenal book and I do recommend it. I'll go ahead and I'll link it in the descriptions as well so you guys can check it out on Amazon. So another thing that I've been doing, and I've been doing it with my roommate, is we've been building this pantry for his sunroom. And it's supposed to be a pantry slash storage slash cabinet slash where all the miscellaneous items are gonna go, so they're not just sitting in the sunroom on the floor. And so we started that project a couple days ago. We're almost done with, you know, painting the second layer of paint that it needs, and then once we're done with that, we're gonna go through with the assembly and put it all together, and hopefully, you know, it turns out really nice. I'll show you guys a little brief video of it momentarily. I'll walk out to the garage so you guys can see it. Be aware that it is in pieces, so it might not look like it, you know, it's something cool, but once it's done, it's gonna look really nice, and I'll make sure to update you guys on that as well. So that's another thing that I have been doing, is small little house projects here and there. Even though this one isn't really small, it's not as bad as, you know, tearing down the whole entire wall and trying to rebuild it back up. But that's something, you know, if you guys have any small projects like painting a wall, or, you know, clearing out like the garage or something like that around the house, that could definitely be done in a time like this where literally everyone is out looking for any kind of work. So that's just, you know, if you want to keep yourself busy doing that, then I do recommend it, and has been actually very therapeutic as well. So alright guys, so here is the pantry slash storage that I was telling you guys about, that my roommate and I are working on. As you can see, it's not quite finished yet. It still needs a few more layers of paint for it to kind of get the last touch-ups done on it, on the corners and everything right here, and assembly, and that would be it. And lastly guys, something else that I have been doing, and I actually am very glad that I am doing it now, because I've been holding off on this for such a long time, and that is cleaning out my laptop. What I mean by that is just getting rid of all the old stuff that I had in there from my college years, from last year, like all the documents and everything that I saved or downloaded on my laptop that was just basically sitting there taking up storage. I've actually had the time to go through and delete all that stuff and kind of open up space for new and better things in my laptop, especially moving on in the future as I try to expand into all these kinds of different ventures and everything. I need my laptop more and more, and I need more storage. Some of you may say, well, why don't you just go buy an external hard drive? Yeah, I could do that too, but right now I have my laptop. I don't really need an external hard drive, and if I do, then I'll go ahead and buy it. But if I can, you know, make up some space in this bad boy right here, then I'll go ahead and do that instead. So yeah, I mean, for me, it's only taking like, you know, 30-45 minutes a day, you know, just sitting. I could do it on the couch, laying down, or like right before I go to bed, just go through some of my files and just, you know, control delete or command delete, depending on if you have a Mac or a PC. But it definitely helps, you know. It does, you know, make you feel better knowing that like some of the junk that's just been sitting in your laptop is no longer there, and you have space for new and better things. So there it is guys, those are just some of the things that I have been doing during the past few weeks to keep myself sane and not bored while we all go through this whole lockdown phase of whatever the hell is happening. So I really hope that this video was helpful and it inspired some of you guys to go and do, you know, some of the things that you've been saying you wanted to do, because right now honestly is the best time to do it, since no one really has an excuse as to why they shouldn't or can't do it because of their time. We have nothing but time right now, so let's use it wisely. With that being said, please do be careful out there wherever you are. Practice social distancing, wash your hands, and let's beat this coronavirus together so we can all go back to being normal. With that being said, I'll see you guys all in the next video.